Yo yo. Yo 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 yo. Yo yo. Thanks for the new video. Of course, I uploaded it myself and edited it myself. I did everything myself. We're not painting anything right now. We're probably just gonna do, some iron breakers. Yeah, some iron breakers. Or, sorry, iron drakes. I need the book, though, for 1 sec. Hang on. Where is the book? Oh, probably gonna do a little bit of Total War. I don't think I'll be on for long, to be honest. I'm trying to figure out how I would like to do... Oh, we're looking at the book right now. Iron Drakes. An Iron Warden may take a Cinder Blast Bomb. Yeah, 15 points for a Cinder Blast Bomb. Interesting. Okay. I mean, we're not really doing much for, Canada Day. We're not doing much at all. Been cleaning, been busy. Trying to stay active. There's just a lot of stuff to do. Oops. So we're getting as much done as we can. Which, right now we're still a bit busy, but you know. Busy. Very busy. Let's try and fix this camera. Okay. I don't really know where I left off yesterday, but I would like to do a few things. We gotta finish a squad of 5. That's the goal. A squad of 5 Iron Drakes. And then we do another squad of 5 Iron Drakes. Jeez. Well, everything is going to be very slow going. Like, the time I have during the day, it's like streaming, and then I'm very busy. Either getting rid of stuff, or cleaning right now and making space. Because we have Mochi here, and Mochi is, another being, essentially, so, like, he's a little bit of work. He is a little bit of work. He's poo-poo everywhere. He's poo-pooing everywhere. It's okay. One day we're gonna wake up and not have to do anything, and I can just chill the fuck out. But right now, it is not that day. Like, chances are I'll probably even be here for, like, maybe an hour, hour and a half. Maybe we'll do Total War. Maybe. But every time we do Total War, we fall more behind on, hobbying. Which isn't always a good thing. Yo, yeah, we're chilling. We're chilling. That's all we do here. We chill. We chill and we scrape plastic. That's all we do here. We chill. Bum, bum. Ba-dum-dum. Brown, red, and silvers. What is a Drake Rider? What is that? Like a dragon rider? Well, I mean, all I'm doing right now is, basically trying to carve the lip in. This, you're never gonna see this, it's like literally sitting under the model. But like, there's a nub usually that's there. And what I'm doing is trying to basically just make sure the lip looks normal. That's it. No, it's really late for me. It's almost like midnight, if not already midnight. It's 10:25, so we'll probably leave before midnight. A dwarf on a drake. I mean, I guess it just depends on what you want to do. This isn't really a Warhammer thing, right? Usually the way it works is you'll have a bunch of, like, leathery colors for, like, the actual outfit, or you'll have steel, gold, whatever, standard metallics. And there usually is a defining color, either on a shield or on, like, a crest or some sort of piece of gear that can show heraldry, right? Show some sort of, like, tie back to a different time. Or just where they're from. So, that's what I would say. Usually it's like one bold color and then a bunch of, like, more drabby, you know, just I'm wearing clothes type of deal. Again, it depends on what you're doing, I suppose, and what you prefer, but for me, that's how I'm doing my dwarves. It's not that everything has to be, like, you know, pitch perfect and, oh my god, it's against Warhammer lore, and it's not even Warhammer, right? It's up to you. Do what you want. Paint what you want. There's something about dwarves, though, that the more uniform they look, the worse they look. Something about that just, it's a little weird for me. Like, certain units in Warhammer do have that uniformity. And that's fine, but, like, when it comes to standard stuff, like not very impressive dwarves, uniformity's a little bit kind of against what they do. Not always, but, you know. I mean, there's a lot of stuff I could do. I've got a lot of, like, commemorative minis. I've got limited edition stuff. Dioramas. So, even if I do finish 2,000 points, it's not like I'm completely done. There's also other gaming systems, so, you know. I would like to hit 2,000 points, though. Well, it just takes a long time. I mean, that's true. I guess you could say. You never finish something, but, like... I guess it just depends on how much time you've got. How hard you want to go. Because this could be a very long-running, you know, army. Things take a while to finish, especially if you want to put a lot of effort into it. I think maybe the best way to look at it is the wallet is finished before you are. That would make a bit of sense. Mara's show, buddy. The teammates were impeccable as usual. Always. That's just how that works, dude. Yeah, I mean, that's the one thing I don't really like about Warhammer, I guess you could say, is the idea of maybe so the amount of work that would go into, like, fielding different things, potentially. Like, if you wanted to try something different, you'd have to build, paint, finish off, like, completely finalize something. And that's a lot of time. It's like in a game, you press one button, you test it. In tabletop, you spend weeks, if not months, potentially making a unit. Or maybe a few days, if that's you, but, you know. I guess it, again, just depends on, like, who you are and what you're doing. Well, you could do anything. You could do, like, paper, fucking dollar store toys as proxies, but I'm talking, like, if you wanted to add them to the army, like, legitimately. It's definitely more of, like, a pretty big undertaking. It is definitely a big undertaking. I mean, maybe I just work incredibly slow, which is probably true. Like, I'm taking 3 years to scrape something you're not even gonna see. But, like, I'm more of a hobbyist creative now, more than, like, a gamer. So that's probably why it takes so much time. Some people just breeze through this shit like it's nothing. Like, when I was younger, I used to build, like, 3 boxes of troops on the weekend. Like, I prefer the slow-burned art of the hobby. I mean, 3 boxes of, like, goblins, dwarf warriors, yeah. It's not that hard if you just throw things together. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, not every army needs to be done to, like, the same standard, but it just depends on, like, again, what you're doing. For the sake of just playing the game, I would imagine having some sort of, like, beater army. Just one that's, like, very hastily done if you have just, you know, a bunch of minis and want to put something on the table. Yo, yo. Yeah, 3D printing is good. 3D printing is... I personally hate 3D printing, not the outcome, but I hate the process. I've 3D printed a bunch of stuff in the past, and it's just disgusting. It's not a fun time. Like, FDM printer's fine, but resin printing is disgusting. Oh yeah, resin is better for minis for sure. No one really does FDM minis. That's kind of weird. That's not the norm. Not that you can't do it, but you know it's a little bit choppier. Ruko, yo, buddy. Everything within this hobby is a hobby in its own. You want to sculpt? That's a hobby. You want to 3D print? That's a hobby. You want to do this or that? It's a hobby. It's a hobby with micro hobbies. Crocheting is yeah, that's very involved. I mean, all of these things are very time consuming. Very, very time consuming, but they're all cool. I'm sure some people have done it, where they've made like little armies and whatnot. Holy hell. Pirate plebs? What are you talking about? Like the mascot looking thing? Still have them. Yeah, it's Ramstein. I'm just putting on whatever at this point, honestly. I've listened to so much shit lately, I don't even know anymore. I'm just putting whatever music is on, like, my front page. Get me anything. Don't mind. Yo, yo. I've returned! Have you really? Welcome, sir. Welcome back. God bless you. I hate how my brain works, dude. Why can't I live free? Why can't I live free? One day I will. Are you against being raided? No, you do whatever. I mean, it's Twitch, right? Go for it, buddy. The fact that I'm putting Sprugu here is so stupid. I hate my brain. I hate my brain.
Is that all?
Yeah, for sure, buddy. No worries.
You must have more.
Thoughts on the tubers who watch your streams? Also, any date once you start Variety?
I'm hoping maybe next week I should be clear of all this bullshit that's going on, so maybe next week. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, tomorrow I might stream on this channel. Fuck, I have, like, no tissue. Yeah, we might stream on this channel tomorrow. I'm just, like, caught up in too many things right now, so I'm not going to be as frequent here. If I can kind of work out a schedule and everything is done, you know, I can kind of just get on whenever. So, like, you know, that would be ideal. There's only so many hours in a day, and most of my hours are kind of spent right now. A little bit spent. I used to have very full, fruitful days. Yeah, it takes a long-ass time to get through any of this stuff. It's a very big time sink, and it's like if you've got other hobbies and you want to do Warhammer, Warhammer will probably eat up most of your hobby time. Not that that's a bad thing, but, like, it's definitely, a beast of a hobby. One that you can also kind of, like, slow burn to all hell. Like, you could spend hours scraping one thing. If you really wanted to, you could. Obviously, you don't have to. Any normal person would look at you and be like, what is wrong with you? Just finish the fucking thing. But we don't do that here. We take time. We take our sweet time. Doom: The Dark Ages. I'm probably not going to play it. I didn't play the previous Doom. It's just not really for me. One hobby at a time? Yeah. I mean, I've got, I guess, the most interactive hobby is Warhammer. So... But again, Warhammer can be like books, it can be gaming, it can be the physical hobby. It's not just like you sit down and do this all day. There could be other things, like one day you don't want to do this, and so you want to go, like, read a book. All part of the same thing. Just gonna go here for now. Let's finish these, glue them. Yep, many things. And then it's like, oh, I finished building my army. What do I do now? Well, you go fucking play the game. You spent 30,000 hours building the army, now go play. Which really is a big payoff, for sure. Implying the person even wants to play the game, because, like, not everyone's down for that, and I don't blame them. The game isn't for everyone, and that's totally fine. Where's the fun in it? Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, some people do want to see the end of it, though, for sure. Like, with a big project they're working on, they want to see results, and, you know, they want to see everything kind of come together and culminate in a year's work of, like, efforts. They want to see that result. I can't blame them. I sometimes do. But the only way to be happy with it is to just, I guess, take as much time as you need. Another bug for Vanguard. Yeah, I already saw that. Someone had, they didn't send it to me, but they told me about it. I did not deal with that today. Welcome to Vanguard, dude. No, these are all purchased. They're all, like, plastic kits. These are all, like, official Games Workshop stuff. 3D printing is fine, but for me, it's more so an aesthetic. I don't like 3D printing, most of the time, just because a lot of the stuff I see isn't really my preferred look. You know? For me, this is a very aesthetic hobby. It's like I need to like what I'm looking at to want to do it. And I just prefer the Games Workshop stuff because I grew up with it. And I just think it looks the best. You know, not to be a shill or anything, but that's just how I view it. Exactly. I mean, 3D printing is objectively, like, a very good option, if not a better option. Because it's cheaper, and it's easily obtained, which is great. But again, it's all aesthetic. If you like the look of 3D prints and like that specific sculpting style, then that's great. If you don't, you know, maybe don't go for that, but... You know, it could be budget, could be anything. There's a lot of different things. Okay, this is done. So this one's done. This one is done. This one. Really? I'd actually like to see that. That'd be pretty cool, because I grew up on Orcs and Goblins as well, so, like, I do like their sculpts. That would be pretty interesting. There's a few people who haven't, I'm sure, worked for Games Workshop, but they can, like, emulate the GW style. Which, you know, GW has their different eras of styles, but, like, I'm more of a middle hammer, like 2000s onwards. Stuff like that is awesome. Oh yeah, those are the best. Like 2006, 7, whatever, so on. 5, yeah. All hand sculpted, like, goodness. All the individual blistered minis and whatnot. Super good. You cannot go wrong with that stuff. It's crazy to think how cheap all that shit was way back when. Like, a blister was maybe like $6, $7. Fuck, now, like, on eBay, it's $50. Oh yeah, the new stuff is great still, but there's some sort of, like, it's nostalgia, but also, like, they were just really good back then. Really, really good. Like, I wouldn't even say the older stuff is necessarily objectively better than the new stuff, but... Yeah, take it easy, man. Peace, buddy. Everyone kind of comes from, like, a different era of Games Workshop, so that's what they prefer. Like, I'm sure people have joined in through Age of Sigmar, and they're like, man, looking back at Old Hammer, it's so ugly. And I'm just like, what? You're trolling. I would say my favorite new Warhammer of any aesthetic is probably the Ironhead Squat Prospectors or, like, the Caradron Overlords. I mean, I'm a big dwarf guy, obviously, but, like, for me, those are great. Those are actually very, very good. Most of the other stuff, I mean, the Oryx and shit, they look fine, but I think I still prefer a lot of the classics. No, I haven't seen that. Is that a new movie already? What the fuck? I'll take a look at it. It's got to be a little bit later, though. I'm a bit busy. How is he already making another movie? I swear to God, this dude put out, like, one not too long ago, and it's still in theaters. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, what the fuck? They just came out with, like, he just brought out a movie. Yeah, the Fire Slayers aren't very good. The what is it? The Warcry Fire Slayers team is sick. Like, that's really good. Those sculpts are great. Too bad the entire rest of the line is so flavorless and everything is just the exact same with no character. I haven't seen that new movie. I do want to go see it, though. I have not seen it. I think it's like M. Night Shyamalan's The Watchers or something. Bro thinks he's inside, like, fucking Moria. It's the Watcher. Get your crossbows and kill it within 3 seconds. That's the boss battle. Right now we have no time. No, I want to go see it really badly, but, like, no chance. As of right now, I've suggested it, I've wanted to go do it, but we just can't. Like, since streaming earlier today, I've basically just been busy until 42 minutes ago when I got online here. So maybe we'll watch it when it comes out. Ratmo, yo, buddy. Maybe when it comes out on DVD or streaming, we'll be able to see it. Who the fuck knows anymore, man? Life is a little bit hectic. Yep, that's exactly what we're doing. That is exactly what we are doing. And it's an absolute nightmare. I fucking hate cleaning the, well, this kit in particular is very unfun to clean. I don't mind the Dwarf Warriors or, like, the Quarrelers and all the old shit, but, like, these have some really egregious fucking, like, points of, like, the gates for plastic. Like, for God's sake, there's a gate on a lip. Like, the lip is destroyed. You have to recarve it back in.
You must have more.
To even make it work.
Just saw the new Dead Rising remake almost malfight my car into a wall, another awful cash grab, and they didn't bring back the original Frank VA, another series
Yikes.
down the drain again.
What do you mean down the drain? It's been down the drain for years. I'm 99% sure Dead Rising has been dead for a while. Yo, we're good, we're chilling. Yeah, we did. Yep. So right now we're just trying to, like, unpack stuff and whatnot. It was more of us just staying with, like, her family. That's basically what it was. Jesus, man. Yeah, it's pretty fucking awful. It's good, though. You know, gotta give it time. I was about to explode at work. That's not good, bro. You need therapy. You know what's cheaper than therapy? Warhammer. And it's therapy. It'll set your mind straight, you know? Not cheaper by much. It just depends on, like, I guess it just depends on the grit of the sandpaper. I only use anything from, like, 1,000 plus. 1,000 is the lowest I'll go on plastics. And it works perfectly. Like, very specific, like, mold lines in general aren't hard to clean. It's just when, like, I mean, this isn't even a mold line, this is just like a gate. It's like when the gates are in really bad spots that shit on detail, that's when it's bad. And it's not really a problem for some people, you know, it's like, oh, first world issues, wow, a piece of plastic. But it's like when you spend so much money, it's like you want to kind of get the most out of the kit, at least in my eyes. The Vermintide box? No. I'm not really... I'm gonna get, like, the Cities of Sigmar book, and then maybe, like, the core book for 4th edition, but I'm not getting that big set. You gotta love teenagers who don't do their job. Sounds like me, man. I'm almost 30, and I still feel like I'm fucking 18. Feels bad, man. $40K faction would be Votan, but, like, I'm not too big on 40K right now, so I think what I'm going to end up doing is probably selling all of it. It's not really my thing currently. It's not that 40K sucks, it's just I'm on such a different train right now for, like, what I'm into. So... if I could do more fantasy more often, that'd be awesome. Fantasy's my shit. That's basically what they do, yeah. When I worked groceries. Okay, I was like a produce guy. I never, closing was like the one thing I think I did once, and that shit was ass. Like, thankfully, I was just on call like most of the day, but not opening or closing. That shit's ass. I've been a Skaven collector since Vermintide 2 on PC. Yeah, Skaven for me aren't really a thing. I think they make good enemies, but I really don't like Skaven. But yeah, Votan... currently, Votan have kind of, like, nothing going for them, and I'm just not interested in how they're set up in the universe. Currently, you know, like, I'd like to see another book or something to kind of motivate me to do Votan stuff, but to just get a bunch of new units and not enough beards, I think I'll hold off on Votan for a bit. I'm okay with that. Time to grind Destiny builds. Isn't that game free on Steam? Maybe. If I can muster up, like, an army and properly do it to my liking, yeah, I'd be down to go. This is probably within a year. Knowing how much shit I want to do for this army, like, I don't even mind it not being fully painted. I just want it made and complete with basing. Like, for me, I'd be happy with that. That's a good start. Yeah, summer sales are always good. If you pay... The worst thing is when you pay full price and then the next day it's like, oops, there's a sale. And you lose all your money. We figured out the banner, yeah. That's kind of done now. I put the anvil away just because I'm pretty much finished with like how I know I want it to be. Right now I'm just going to work on Iron Drakes. So I'm going to try and do 2 units of 5 Iron Drakes with Troll Hammers as the Sergeant, and then maybe like minor conversions just to make them look a little bit different. Ivana is playing Elden Ring and she's losing her fucking mind. I'm not playing Elden Ring. This is my Elden Ring. I mean, pretty alright. 6 hours of League, you're always going to get good and bad games no matter what. If you can somehow go through the day 6 hours winning, that's insane, but, like, good luck. So I like Stormcast for, like, conversion opportunities, but Stormcast are just kind of like, how do we market Age of Sigmar for the 40k people? Like, how do we make it as successful? They work, but it's like, Jesus, could it not be any more obvious? Like, now you got Space Marines in both settings. Great. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. They're alright, though. I would say the more the merrier. It's better to have something than not for Warhammer. It just brings in more people, and with more people, you get more games and more stuff. So, right. Holy moly. Holy gamoly. Let me be free from Iron Drakes. It's the most unfun build. Easily. It's so... It's too precise. Cool unit, but terrible to build. All right. Looks pretty good. Better than what it was. Jesus Christ, Ivana. Okay, where's the backing to this guy? Bum, 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 bum. I have no idea what boss she's on. I'm assuming she's not very far. She doesn't really have that much time to play. I mean, Chaos... I used to collect Chaos a little bit. I would agree. Chaos does look a bit cooler than generic Space Marines. And Loyalist. There's more personality in the Chaos stuff. I think he's talking about the game. Post the game in the Discord? Post the playthrough in the Discord. You could do that. Not really, but you know. Okay. Tired. Bum, bum. Yo, 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 yo. Okay, I need helmets. Oops. Who is getting what helmet? Let's see. Thank you for the lurking stream. Yeah, no worries, buddy. Hey, take it easy, man. We are chilling. That's all we do. We chill. After a long day of falling asleep,
Shut up, you dickhead.
and being too busy,
To the
gotta go
captain's
chill.
duty.
So this is this note. Silent, thank you, buddy. Thank you, sir. So this one goes with this guy. Let's see what other helmets we have. Oh, this guy's already got a helmet. Hang on. But where is it? Am I missing the helmet? Oh, it's right there. This, I believe, should go here. I really need to figure out how to... Is this one B? B and R. BR. Battle Royale. Fortnite. B. Coop. Alright, 2 more heads. This one is R. R. Final one is Y. Coop. Oh, I got all the heads. Now it's a matter of tacking and gluing. It's really the same head? Hold up. This one is different. This one is different. I just need a different head. Any head. A lot of these I had pre-cut a long time ago. So thankfully, they're basically already kind of done. Kind of. Ooh. 80% of my waking hours, 2 days trying to level in WoW. That's what I would do as well, but like, I've really given up on that game. Any sort of MMO is just very taxing. And I'm already doing Warhammer, so like there's no way I could even manage that, you know? It's literally another massive hobby that do people even have time for, you know? It's quite a bit. Okay, let's see if I can glue this. I've learned over the years that Warhammer mixed with any sort of time sync, game, set of books, TV show, whatever it may be. Actually, TV shows are kind of alright, because you can watch them while you're working on Warhammer. Yo, 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 yo. Yeah, I used to be in a guild as well, where, you know, you'd go raid and all that shit, and you had to go fucking get, like, item levels and crap. It feels good, but, like, yeah, it's a lot of work. It is a lot of work, a lot of time, and have fun. If you enjoy that shit, that's great, but almost like a second job sometimes. Almost. Min-maxing with WoW. A lot of people do min-maxing. Whenever it's like raids and all that shit, it's just min-max city. 24/7. Why must I study, work, function as a human being? I was made to type in Twitch chat. Hey man, that's life. Welcome to the club. All these little kids on Twitch perma-spamming chats. One day they're gonna look back and be like, damn, we had it so easy. It's true. Oh, shit. You must do all of those things so you can appreciate typing in Twitch chat? I mean, basically, yeah. I feel it, man. That's how that works. That's just life. Okay, let's glue. Hmm. All right. Unplugged from the sim. Born to meme, forced to work. Born to shit, forced to wipe. Yeah. Hey man, we're here for a reason. That reason may be not as deep as you may think. Bum, 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 bum. As of right now, completed Warhammer stuff, very slim to none. All the stuff I had done over the years, like, when I was younger, it has been well sold off. I've got, like, a Dwarf Warrior I did, another Dwarf Warrior I did. These are kind of just, like, just one-off for fun things. This is going to be the first army I've had done since, like, maybe Fantasy Dying. It will be a long time coming. But when things are getting completed, then I will definitely post them somewhere. Wonder how the Drake guns sit. Yeah, Roko, peace, buddy. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, my hobbying's been pretty very much off and on for the last few years. And right now I'm definitely gearing up to go again. Like, this is my number one for sure. May take a while, but I'll get it done and I'll be happy, and that's it. That's all that matters, I guess, right? Wonder if it's ever worth... Let's see something. Hmm. Mochi. Mochi is currently chilling, I think. He was running around today. This guy was crazy. So crazy. One sec. I want to see something, if it's worth doing. Probably psychopathic in some way. Possibly psychopathic. Okay. What do you mean no more league today, bro? It's like so late. What? Right now? Fuck no. Hell no. No more league today? I mean... Yeah, it's a little late. It's a little late. I want to see if I can putty. Just to try it. Fucking terrible to work with this shit. Now this is Milliput. Milliput's a little bit finer. It's a bit smoother to work with. Green stuff's kind of more rigid. I'm just gonna try and see with a very tiny bit of this. Just on the piece I was working on. Just want to see if I can do anything with it. Usually when it comes to working with Milliput, it's just better to do like rubbing alcohol because it smooths it out, like melts it down almost. Hmm. This is probably just way too psychotic, honestly. This is so unnecessary. Way unnecessary. You won't even see this. Hmm. I mean, that is true. It's terrible that I'm even thinking about this, but I just want to see if it's even possible for something so small. That's so stupid that I just did that. That's ridiculous. But you know what? It probably is what I want. I hate to say it. I think the one I glued is actually fine. Some of them come out fine. Some of them come out fine. Some of them have divots. It's just the place that yeah. The place where the ridiculous gate was for this plastic, it's just not good. Hmm. The hardest thing is just getting it properly. It looks fine, but Hmm. You know what? It may not be worth it. Like, that is just so stupid to even think of, to be honest. Genuinely, that is such a stupid thing. No. That's so stupid. That is absurd. No. I think I need to draw the line there. That's a bit dumb. It is not worth it. That's just too stupid. That's too obsessive. The reason we have problems in life is because we're obsessive. That's the issue. Other things I don't mind, but like, that is so garbage. No way. Alright. Well, good experiment. Nice to test it out. Not worth it. Yeah, you gotta break through that shit, man. It's not worth it. I think sanding it to the best of my ability and then dealing with it, that's fine. That's such a weird little fucking tidbit of, like, problem. That's one of the reasons I don't like this kit in particular. It's just so stupid in how it was put together. You know, not that these things matter, but it's just another problem to think about. Triforce, like bruiser tank? Bruiser tank, you mean? Because, I mean, tank plank is pretty fucking trash. Wonder if I have, a sponge. Bruiser, I mean, Triforce, Death Stance, Maw, shit like that. It's not gonna work. Shojin. Some sort of, like, percent pen. Nope, no cashback. Boots are better, I find. I think you make... The problem is you make too much money that cashback just doesn't matter, is the idea. That's the idea. And so instead of having more gold, you can get, like, utility, which is way better. Well, that's just what GP is. Exactly, he's a top laner. He's not really a mid laner, right? You can't compete with other champs like that just because you're not that champion. You're no longer that guy. You're not that guy. You know, my brain is telling me to go back to that fucking Milliput. I'm not gonna lie. I guess if it's what the brain wants, you know what? Let's do it one more time. I've got this shit already mixed anyways. It is already done. Well, it was done. Where'd it go? Oh, I threw it away. Fuck. Try a little bit again. Okay. I need IPA, which I actually have. One sec. I need alcohol. Hi, Mochi. Out, Moch. Baby Moch. Out of the way, dude. Alright. Okay, the alcohol should be better. Hmm. Hmm. Mm-mm. The more you fuck with this, the worse it becomes because all of it just breaks down. Try Etsy, dude. Etsy. I have a brush. Oh. Etsy is better for shit like that, brother. Etsy. Hmm. The more I do this, the stupider it gets. Like, it's probably possible, but it's so minute, and it won't matter. It's super stupid to be doing this. Okay, hang on. This is stupid, man. Fuck, my brain is so rotten. I'm not doing this. I refuse to do this. I refuse, even with IPA, I refuse it. It's so dumb. I'm literally trying to, like, fill in a little mini divot. On God, that is the stupidest thing I've ever done. I could probably just use, like, plastic putty or something, which would work maybe infinitely better. There's just no reason to do this. This is so stupid, bro. This is what brain rot does to you. This is the curse of perfection. Trying to make everything perfect when it shouldn't be. It's not that deep of a thing. It's just your brain trying to, like, trick you. Dr. Foss, thank you, buddy. Okay. That was really dumb to do and pointless, honestly. I wonder if plastic putty would actually fix that. All I'm trying to do, well, rather what I was trying to do, I was trying to fill in a divot with, like, Milliput, and I don't think it's worth it, like, at all. I keep saying that, but then I keep trying to do it, but essentially when you clean this part up, so this is like an Iron Drake torso, when you clean this part, this little skirt bit, the gate of plastic is in a very inconvenient spot, so, like, when you try to get everything out, you could potentially leave some sort of divot or a slightly uneven surface, but, like, it's under the mini. It's probably obscured. It won't matter. You could just try and do the best you can. Pray everything goes well. As much as you'd love to fix problems with, like, Milliput, it's just not worth it at that scale. It's so minute, so nothing. Genuinely. Joe, yo, buddy. Yes, raid. There is Milliput on my fingers. I think what I should go do really quickly is just wash my hands. Just to make sure this is all off. Alright. Well, we're not doing that again. That was really stupid and pointless. But I guess you learn. Well, the easiest way to put it is, say this is the mini. My finger's about to look really messed up. This is the mini you're cleaning. This is the angle right here. Essentially, when you're cleaning it, it does this. So now you kind of have like an uneven space that you're trying to fill this back in. Does that make sense? It's a very minor, stupid thing. Especially for the position it's in, it just doesn't matter. At all. No, not necessarily. It's either a divot or it's too high. But the problem is, it's such a bad... Can I zoom in on this? You genuinely wouldn't see it. There's no reason any normal human being would look for this. I don't know if you can kind of see it. You see what I mean? See how it's like slightly... I know it's not... I know it's literally nothing. Like right there. I'm gonna figure putting like... maybe a shit ton of sandpaper to it. It's a really dumb thing. Really stupid. It shouldn't matter. Just gonna see if I can kind of like sand it out a bit. I'm just wondering, because, like, once you learn a certain thing, you could probably go back and, like, do a lot. Or at least for the future, do a lot. This is Corpus Lenny. It's like Finnish music. My brain. My brain. Oh. Okay. I think what I want to try now is maybe just like throwing a black over it and just seeing what it looks like. Because again, this shit's gonna eat me alive and it's like the stupidest thing ever. Such a minute, dumb problem. Let me put a black over that. And see what that looks like. Maybe it will actually be okay. Ba, 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 ba. dry. Well, you can definitely see something, but I guess if they're like that, it's not that big of a deal. You genuinely just wouldn't even see it. It's like why am I overthinking this? Sometimes life is just so complicated when it's not, you know what I mean? You just sit around thinking of something and then in reality it's just the exact opposite. Like, you don't even see this, dude. I sat here for 30 minutes scraping that just to paint over it to see how it would look, and chances are you'll never notice it anyways. That's gotta be some sort of, like, mental illness. Probably. Alright. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, I've just always been very obsessive with shit like this, and it's bad. I don't like it personally, just because it hinders, like, getting stuff done. Certain things, I know for a fact I can scrape down more, but, like, that is... To think I was going to, like, milliput that probably back into some sort of smooth surface, when it's virtually smooth anyways, it's just, you know, maybe not 100%, but nothing is. Oh, for sure, OCD, it's something. It is absolutely something. Like this, some things I can definitely sand down. Even if just a little bit. Okay. Okay, I just want to glue this and be done with this one. My brain has had enough. I've seen too much. So this one goes with this one. Like, you will never see this, man. Hate it. You're never... And then you add the Drake gun, and the Drake gun stands in front of it as well, and it's like, why the fuck are you looking up a dwarf skirt, you sick freak? There's nothing there. Like, the problem with these minis is that you know they're there, even if your opponent doesn't, and if you know, that's the only thing that matters, I suppose. Sentinel, yo, buddy. All right. Put this back. I'm never gonna get this army done if I dwell on this shit anyways, so... It's the best it's gonna be. It is the best it'll be. So, let's go like this. Shopping for what? Warhammer? Good. The economy needs you. Keep going. The economy needs you. Keep going. Keep buying. Holy moly. Okay. What are we at right now? 2 glued bodies? 3? 3 glued bodies. Alright, 2 more. Oh, it won't be noticeable at all. Honestly, it really won't. This is just OCD, like, some sort of mental problem that I have that is, like, very much undiagnosed. 40k Leviathan box today. The shop where I bought it still has 4 copies. Yeah, that was like the whole Leagues of Votann initial launch. Everyone went crazy, but like every store had overstock, so it was never sold out anyways. They always have that. Everything is always overhyped, and it's all FOMO'd, and then you go back like a month later, and there's like 5 boxes. It's really stupid. And then those box sets have like books that are just out of... they're outdated within like 3 months, 4 months or something. I don't know. Weird. MTGs that's pretty good. Yeah. Me and my girlfriend used to do stuff like that. She was into Pokemon, and we'd get like $40 boxes, and we pulled a few Charizards that are like a couple hundred. Yeah, that's cool. It's just gambling for kids, but it's cool. Gambling for kiddies. Another one. This is the Iron Warden. That's cool, though. Okay, Operation Smooth this out slightly. Yeah. MTG, even I was kind of into MTG, but more so for like the art and the collecting. I was never really big on card games, but I can see the appeal. It's very expensive, as is like Warhammer and any nerdy thing you want to do. Wanting things that just don't matter. Well, actually, they do matter because they bring you happiness, but like, you know, things that bring you happiness within like a nerdy sphere are very expensive. Yeah. I guess that's life, though. Yeah, there's a divot. I mean, it's more so, yeah, I guess that's basically it. Very minor. The problem is the sprue gate also clips the lip of the skirt piece, so like you have to shave down the skirt plate properly so it's flush with the lip, and then you also have to scrape out the gash. Not the gash, but like the actual raised portion. Pick up more character on Overlords or start some Fire Slayers. Hey, listen, if you want... Actually, you know what? I got a few Fire Slayers. Maybe I'll throw them up in the Discord. Cheapo, you know? I don't want Fire Slayers anymore. Yeah. I'm going to be posting a bunch of stuff. I'm going to post all of my Votan. I'm going to post all of my Fire Slayers. I'm going to keep the Caradron. I don't know. We'll see. I just want to make more space. I've got too many things and not enough is getting done, so like I'd rather just sell it to people who will do it. Even below retail, so like, you know. $10 for TF card? What? I've got those envelopes still, you know? I mean, we'll see. If I need to get more shit gone, I don't mind selling a few things that I probably wouldn't have sold. More space is better for me right now, because we now have Mochi, and Mochi is like a third person in a small environment. Even though he's tiny. Yes, Mochi. Oh, you're good, man. Honestly, whatever I decide to sell will be in the Discord at the very bottom of it. There's like a portion that says sales, and whatever I do decide to sell will just be there with a price. And I don't mind cutting deals on stuff because, I mean, it's secondhand Warhammer. Some of it's brand new, some of it's not. So if you see it in there and you're interested, let me know. If not, it's fine, dude. It's all good. I don't think I have much in the way of Fire Slayers because I'm currently selling like a Magmadroth and some Berserks to someone. But I think I have a few characters and maybe just like standard troops. Not the most enticing thing, but Fire Slayers were never really my favorite thing, but other people might like them. The Magmadroth is cool. I like it because it's like a play on the old dwarves, where they would kind of like shackle drakes and kind of use them for battle. I do like that. I don't know if that was like intended, but that was certainly a thing. So I don't know if they wanted to do that exactly based on that, but you know. I would say the Magmadroths are like one of the cooler things for the dwarves in Age of Sigmar for sure. They're great. Uh, yeah, I mean, I think the reason as well they don't want traditional dwarves in Age of Sigmar is just because traditional anything doesn't really work too well for the good guys, considering they all lost. Like, even, I guess, like, the new Cities of Sigmar stuff is pretty traditional. It's just a different aesthetic. Like, traditional dwarves, if we're talking, like, dwarf warriors or something in Age of Sigmar, I don't even know what that would look like a 4K upgrade from what they once were. Maybe an entirely new aesthetic? I'm not sure. They certainly want to make things look different enough, but... Okay. Shit. Yeah, Grombrindle, now he looks really good. He does look like a classic dwarf with, like, a couple of Age of Sigmar accessories, just to bind him to the universe. I think the idea is, do they want to go with, like, super traditional, or maybe try and, like, move forward the aesthetic? So who knows? Yeah, the Catachan stuff was pretty good too when they came out with those characters, and then after that it was just like, where are the infantry? Can we see some infantry, please? Like, we're bleeding here. Yeah. I mean, it's from a different era. It has its charm. It's got its thing going. I mean, some older minis, like, I've got a soft spot for the old Rogue Trader squats, and those look like fucking potatoes with legs. And their exosuits are eggs with legs. So, yeah, they got, you know, old minis have a bit of charm. You know, they may not be objectively the best looking, but there's some sort of, like, interest to them for sure. Again, maybe I haven't heard of, like, anyone liking those Catachans, but maybe one person out there. UK, United Kingdom. Stretch Armstrong if you inflate his arms. Yeah. Hey, people still collected them, man. Those were like peak male aesthetic back in the day. The Jungle Fighters. Oh, I want to go to Warhammer World. I want to go to the Warhammer HQ. The metal ones, yeah, I mean, I'm sure they're sculpted by different people, so, like, they would stand up a little bit better. I haven't seen those in a while, but I'm assuming the sculpts are slightly... What? Was he really baby mooch? What's wrong, baby mooch? You know why? It's probably cold in there, that's why. Look at him. He's a little buddy. Song? This is Kiuru. Kiuru. If you mean the album, I have no idea. Ooh. Jesus. Oh. Oh, this is just Corporate Clanny. I thought those were like albums you were saying. I had no idea. This torso might be lost. This one's fucked. And I know for a fact, unless it's a little bit better, I'm gonna lose my mind. Maybe I have a spare somewhere. This is a Y pattern. Let me see. This one is gonna keep me up all night. Let me see if I got any goddamn spares. Ooh. Why? Why me? Why? Oh. See. Y torso. I do have one extra. Okay. What a satanic thing. Alright. Thank God I have one more extra lying about. Whew. Holy moly, I'm getting so tired. Shit's almost done though, and I'm gonna go to bed after I do this, which shouldn't be very long. Holy moly. It's like fucking midnight. I've been scraping 5 torsos for like 3 hours. Jesus. Hate these things. But I love dwarves. What do? Yeah. Corporate Clanny's really good. They're always very good. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, fucking hell. Not my favorite. I'll tell you, brother. Not my favorite. I don't think she was designed for me. Shocker. Smolder... I think I like Smolder more just because he's just an animal versus, like, you have a Vestayan, like, furry bunny girl thing. Not really about that. I don't mind a baby dragon because it is what it is, but, like, Vestayan bunny girl with, like, autism mage. You know? It's like, what? What? What did you make? What the heck? I would say Smolder at least knows what he is. He's just a dragon. Baby dragon. Well, that doesn't make them money, so I don't think that's a very viable strategy. I think most of the time it's going to be fund the MMO. Excuse me. I fought someone with that Ari skin today. They kind of sucked. They kind of sucked. They got a little bit shit on. Like, man, if you're going to buy that skin, you got to be a beast. You got to be like Faker level. Except Faker would never wear the skin, so what? We're honoring Faker with a skin he's never going to use. Lovely. I mean, I never banned her. I don't really care. If anything, it gets people to buy the skin, which means the MMO gets funded even more, right? I'm fine with that. It's not my money. Why do I care? Yeah, it is. Still happening. I don't watch esports, no. I don't think I've ever watched esports, to be honest, outside of like maybe the old TSM days. It's just not for me. I mean, Tristana isn't even a mid laner, but she's like incredibly overpowered. Ari's okay. Yeah, there was a $500 skin bundle in honor of Faker, who doesn't even use skins. It's like, what? In honor of the greatest player of all time, the GOAT, we're gonna give you a $500 skin. The Faker $500 skin. And he's sitting over there like, when do I get paid? Pay me! I mean, Faker can't afford a skin. They'd give it to him for free. Mochi! What is he barking at? No, I don't. What, baby Moch? Why was he barking? I guess she didn't hear me. Really? What? Can I come in 2 minutes? Oh, what is this? You're back. Sorry, 1 sec. What do you want, woman? What? He pooed? Well, that's me. Ugh. Flexing with skin's really popular or a big thing within the Asian player base? I mean, it probably is, just because it's more... Gaming is just considered like a religion there. So, I wouldn't be surprised. Things are just valued differently around the world. Much differently. I don't even know. I probably he did. He's like, you know, don't buy it, and then fucking riots tasing him. Don't buy the skin. They're making me promote it. It's not even for me. Okay. Trying to clean the sprue gate. Basically, when this piece was made, there's like a giant chunk of detail that's just where the plastic is connected to the sprue. So I'm just trying to clean it. Like, see that lip? See that lip right there? Here, let me zoom in. I'll show you. Where's my video configuration? Oh. It's a really terrible place to put it. Let me do this. Okay. See that part right there? That dark gray part? That used to be a sprue bit. And the sprue bit... no, there's a lip on this side. Like, so it's like that. But basically... It's kind of weird. Like, it's very hard to do properly. So, I'm just trying to, basically just reshape, the lip, I suppose. Trying to make it smooth. Which it just takes a very long time. It's rough. It'll be as perfect as I can get it. Yeah, it's really, really bad. It's not even that you're going to see it on the Mini, because, like, it's literally at the bottom. Like, it's under here. You're not really going to see it, but I know it's there. And if I know it's there, I know it's going to give me a fucking problem. But, like, when the gun is on, and the shoulder pads, and the helmet's on, and the basing is on, it's like, are you even going to notice? Like, you will because you're the one scraping it, but nobody else will. It's kind of good to just limit test as well. Like, I tried a few different things today. I've been here for 3 hours scraping 5 of these torsos for 3 hours. Trying to get it, like, as perfect as I can. I'm turbo limit testing my mental capacity here. Yeah, I mean, honestly, there's only so much you can do. I'm pretty satisfied. I'd say it's a pretty good job, but, like, you could never make it perfect. It's just such a bad spot for the gate to be that, like, you can't really blame yourself for not getting it. It's just legit not a good spot. Yes, same. Welcome to, Canada Day. Pretty sure it's, like, a little bit warm. Dremeling is a bit problematic just because, like, it chops up this stuff way too easily. I've tried dremeling a lot of plastics, but it just doesn't work out the way I want it to, unfortunately. Yeah. We don't really do that here. I mean, maybe at one point, but it's been so long. But, you know, people still celebrate. That's great. Okay. I'm going to be scraping Warhammer. Celebrate. Battlefield 1. Montreal bans... Bro, Montreal had a fucking curfew during COVID. You would get fined if you were outside during the COVID pandemic. Like, are you dying and need to go to the hospital? Fuck you. Like, are you crazy? What if I just want to go for a walk? Huh? That place is just a no-fun zone. Clown City. Circus. Battlefield's cool. I haven't played that in a while, but I remember it being fun. I unfortunately would just sit in the bush with a ghillie suit and a sniper rifle, and yeah. That was the gameplay. Or maybe that wasn't, like, the first Battlefield, but... I played, I think the main one I played was Bad Company, which was a great game. It was the one with, like, the grenade with the smiley face on the front. Bad Company, till the day I die. Battlefield Bad Company, the game. 360. PS3, I think. I was born in '04. Yeah, I mean, with every new generation, you're going to get different games. I mean, it's not that you can't go back and play those games, but, like, the golden age of console gaming is, like, well gone. It's definitely gone. I think that looks damn good. I'm satisfied with it. Call of Duty is, yeah, the older CODs, the movement was very fluid. A lot of the older games were very simplistic, and I think that was the appeal. It was just of the time. I feel like a lot of things now are just become too complicated, but then again, maybe I'm just being a boomer. Back in my day, everything was good. The smell of dinosaur shit in the morning, and Pong. Pong and dino shit. They seem to be remastering a lot of games these days. It's just easier. Why make a new game when you can make a game, well, I would say better, but they don't do it better. Sometimes the remasters are just garbage. Or rather, Star Wars Battlefront kind of like left a sour taste in everyone's mouths. Yeah, emulators. No, this is it. We're about to be done. This is the final one. This is the final torso piece. I'm gluing it. Ooh, we're done here. We're done. We're done. Looks good enough. In about one more minute. Okay, folks, I'm done here for now. I will be on tomorrow. We got League to do. We got this shit to do. I have to finish. I feel like throwing up. This is like unhealthy levels of brain damage is what I'm doing right now. So that's going to be it for me. I will be on tomorrow. And with that being said, everyone have yourselves a great night. And yeah, take care, folks. Be well. Peace, everyone. Peace, peace. Peace, folks.